repeated. I blinked. "So you're not the one?" "Hell no! I'm not marrying you. We can never be anything more than friends," she shouted, losing her trademark cool. "I'm well aware that you think of me as a sister, that you don't want this or me. Hell, after Xander, I'm used to it, and I'm done with it." "You're done with it?" "Done with not being wanted, with being second choice, done with saddling myself to a life without love. Yes, I'm done." "Charlotte, I really think you need to leave." "So what? So you can go back to the bottle of scotch on your nightstand?" She gestured to the offending liquor. "Charlotte, get out." "No. I'm all you have left on your side. The public may love you as the resident playboy, but not as the leader of Elliston. I'm willing to help you find your wife, but I'll be damned if I'm stuck in some kind of arrangement like I was with Alexander." My brother, her ex-fiancé, the guy she'd been intended to her entire life. He was the heir, I was the spare. The fucking spare who enjoyed doing whatever and whomever I wanted, whenever I chose to. But now I was the crown prince of Elliston, and the one woman I thought I was going to have to marry for the last 2 weeks was rejecting me, because she refused to be with someone who didn't want her. "Charlotte, get out before I strip you out of those prim little clothes, drag you into this bed, and show you exactly how much I want you. Exactly which depraved fantasies of mine you've starred in since you grew into those legs of yours." What?" she asked, taking a step back. The blood rushed from her face, and her hand flew to her heart like she could guard her modesty or something when she was still completely covered in Alexander McQueen. I leaned forward, pressing the advantage. I said, "Get out, or get in my bed. I know exactly how to remove the stick up your ass, and it has to do with my tongue against your clit." Her mouth popped open, and surprise quickly turned to anger. "Okay. You know what? Be an asshole. Whatever. Lying to me, trying to talk dirty to me like I'm one of the whores you bring in here night after night, isn't going to get me out of your face. I'm staying until our monarchy is secure. You have to pick a bride, Jameson. Once you have an heir, you can screw whomever you like behind closed doors. Then I can go back home and do the same with whomever I choose for once. You have to pull yourself together, or your country is going to rip itself apart." She shook her head at me. "Now get dressed, so we can meet with the freaking wedding planner and start going over the dossier of every available aristocrat who is stupid enough to marry you." She turned her sexy ass around and marched out of my room, slamming the door behind her. I leaned back against the headboard and lazily stroked my erection. The only man she'd be fucking was me. Help me choose a bride? Fuck that. I had 4 weeks until I was supposed to marry, and I'd be damned if it was anyone but Charlotte Carlisle, the woman who had been my brother's, the woman I'd spent years pushing away with snide comments and affairs I'd flaunted openly, hoping to put even more space between us, only to hate that I'd succeeded, the woman who loved me like a brother and didn't mind my antics so long as they didn't involve her. Yes, that Charlotte Carlisle. I should let her go. Take her up on her offer to find another aristocrat to be my bride. Give her the freedom she'd more than earned with the shit show she'd just been put through. But I couldn't, because I was a selfish, arrogant arsehole. And while I was aware that she merely tolerated me for my brother's sake, and generally despised everything about me, I couldn't let her go. I'd been in love with her since we were children. Now I just had to make her fall in love with me in 4 weeks. I was so royally fucked. An hour later, freshly showered and medicated with a crap ton of Tylenol, I walked into the conference room. "Holy shit! Are we trying to solve a murder?" I asked, my gaze swinging around at the walls-turned-suspect board. There were headshots of women taped to every possible surface, with an index card pinned somewhere it wouldn't block her face. "Trying to find you a wife," Charlotte muttered. Her eyebrow rose and a smirk played over her curved lips as her gaze raked me from head to toe. "Nice outfit." I narrowed my eyes at her. It was conveniently laid out for me.